Hey, what's up, Tom?
It's another year and another Streets release. Is that the right way to put it? Yeah.
Sure.
It's another day ending in Y and it's more Streets.
Fair enough.
So yeah, for those that don't know, Streets is like the culmination of Trillium's entire Street series, Summer, Congress, A Street, all their streets, all
Summer.
the hops just smashed into it. And then every time they add a new street beer, they add that hop to it. And then for good measure, they also added Citra, which is from their Fort Point Pale Ale. So I'm like, what hops are in this?
So we have Amarillo, Mosaic, Galaxy, Eldorado, Simcoe, Nelson Sauvin, Vic Secret, Enigma, and Citra.
So all the hops.
All the hops except for Motueka, apparently.
Hey, they don't have a Motueka.
Nope.
Well, they should. But anyways, so this just came out canned on 3/10. Today's 4/9. Oh, actually, so it's almost a month old. We didn't get a chance to get Streets on Streets. I was actually shocked we got this. They released it, and then I just forgot it came out, and then they still had it available like a week or two later, which I was like, wow. So we've been doing Streets since the beginning, so this is pretty awesome.
Cool. So yeah, I mean, this looks like Streets. It's very murky. It's very thick.
Yep.
Viscous kind of a beer. And I mean, it looks like Streets.
Yeah, it does. It looks like Streets. Like the head dissipated very quickly. This is what, 10%?
10%, yep.
Yep. And it just, the head kind of goes away, but it's got it's nice, white. Yours is rocky still. You want to go nose?
Let's do it.
That smells like a lot of hops.
Yeah, but it has it does have some ethanol. And unfortunately, even in the past with some of the streets that I haven't been that big a fan of, the nose didn't have that strong ethanol.
Yeah.
It just smelled like kind of juice, so I'm a little nervous here.
Now, full disclosure, I've had this beer. I split it with my wife last weekend, but I don't really remember it too much.
I haven't had it because Sean doesn't share with me.
Nope. Well, I'm sharing right now.
Because I guilted him into it.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, there's papaya, there's mango, tropical fruit.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, even I enjoy the Streets. I do, and in the past I have at least. It does seem a little bit overkill sometimes because the nose really is just everything. It's almost like unfocused. There's so much going on.
That's a good. Yeah, no, that is a good. And we've said that in the past too. Like the first Streets blew us away. The second Streets was good, and then as they started adding more hops, it kind of got a little bit messier, like a little less balanced. I feel like last year we were pretty disappointed, if memory serves, and then we did Streets on Streets, and we were a little bit happier.
Okay.
But not as happy as I think we wanted to be.
Let's see the taste.
Good taste. Cheers.
Cheers, sir.
Link. Cheers.
Oh, it's not bad. Better than last year's.
I remember thinking that last week too, and I was like, maybe I just had too many beers and I'm just my palate's fatigued. But no, this actually is.
Yeah, it's better than last year's. It's still not like, I mean, I've had way better IPAs this year. Trillium IPAs haven't really been doing it for me for the last year or so.
And I think we said this before too. When Streets first came out, and you could go back into the other reviews. I'm pretty sure we mentioned it multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
It was really, there were triple IPAs, but there weren't really that many New England style triple IPAs at the time, I don't think. So I think combination of that, right, that it was relatively new on the palate. And then once the Streets came out, more and more like the Veil started doing them, other half started doing them, or they were already doing them, but we just weren't getting them maybe in a frequency where we were trying them all the time. Whereas now, the last couple of years, you're inundated with 10% juice bombs.
Yeah. Now, this weirdly the flavor actually isn't too confusing as like I feel like the nose kind of was. You do get your general kind of juice bomb things. You're definitely getting a lot of like citrus peel. You're getting tropical fruits. You get like really really overripened mango and papaya, those kind of things. But you do get that weird ethanol bite at the back.
As I was talking and explaining that stuff, all I could taste was like a little bit ethanol on the side of my palate.
Yeah, cause it doesn't bitter off like sometimes you can get even with some of the hops that are actually in here. You can sort of get a nice bitterness at the back. You're not getting any of that. It is strictly sort of juice, and then it gets into an astringent alcoholic bite at the back.
Yeah.
It's not bothersome. Like this is not a beer. It doesn't bother me necessarily. But it is like quite obvious.
Yeah, and it's not right as it finishes. It's kind of after. It's like it finishes, and then as you start breathing more or talking, that's when it kind of presents itself. So it's
Yeah.
kind of it's kind of weird because in some triple IPAs, that alcohol hits right as it finishes to kind of pump the brakes.
Yep.
This kind of finishes and just finishes nicely, and then the alcohol kind of creeps up and it's like, okay,
Yep.
there it is.
Agreed. Yeah. But it's good though. I mean, this is better than maybe the last two.
No, I definitely agree. Like I remember being very, very disappointed. Like it just tasted subdued. Kyle agreed with us. We did the video with him. So
Yep.
like, I'm definitely impressed with this batch of the Streets. I didn't get to try Streets on Streets, the double dry hop version, but I only bought a 4-pack, and I'm perfectly happy with that. Like,
Yeah.
I have 2 cans left. Yeah, this is a good triple IPA. I've had better. The regular Streets still lingers in my brain as one of the best triple IPAs I've probably had.
Yeah. I like the original. I think I like the third one a lot too.
Yep.
But
I remember you saying that.
the last couple though, I think have been. I mean, definitely last year was not very good
No.
to me. This one here, this is good. I mean, you can't get it now, so it's like,
You may be able to. I got it last week.
I think it's out now.
Oh, really? Okay, fair enough. But yeah, if you guys have had the Streets by Trillium, there, 10% triple IPA with all the hops. This year's batch, 2021. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think of it compared to the other batches. Let us know what you think of it compared to Streets on Streets, which we didn't get a chance to have. But yeah, what do you think of Trillium IPAs in general and triple IPAs? Do you think triple IPAs are a real thing, a fake thing, a marketing ploy?
They are.
But anyways, nerdsense.net, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, if those are your things. Like, comment, subscribe, hit those notification bells so you're notified whenever we post new videos. And I'm Sean.
I'm Mike. And this is Nerdsense.